editing. So yesterday we wrote a new Spring MVC Maven based web application wherein we integrated the JDBC template object and we did the data retrieval, and we have shown all those rows retrieved by your JDBC template object as a list object, and all those list values are printed by using your core tag library on JSP, right? So this is what till here we are done. So this is how your project explorer looks like, and this is what your index page looks like. And as soon as you clicked on that hyperlink, it is taken you to the search engines and is showing you all those search engines there, right? This is what we are done yesterday. Now we'll try to perform the remaining operations like clicking on edit button, delete link, all those things, right? So that way we'll be able to complete all the CRUD operations through this application. So we were doing it on Pasha's box, right? So let me make Pasha the presenter. Pasha, you are the presenter. Please share your screen. Can you please run that application once? Spring MVC JDBC app. Right. Right click, run as run on server. Okay, it is going to launch you the index page, and clicking on that hyperlink will take you to the click that hyperlink. What happened? It says no mapping found in your dispatcher servlet. Go and check the controller. Open the controller class of it. It says that no mapping found for HTTP request with that URI / search engines. So at the rate request mapping search engines. It is there. Refresh that page. It was working, right? Not sure what is the problem. Can you go to dispatcher-servlet.xml? src main web app. Not there. Web app. Insert down. src folder at the bottom. Main, web app, go inside the web INF, check the dispatcher servlet.xml. Line number 10, 11 are correct. And then bean ID is correct. Bean ID property configure are correct. So everything is right, man. I don't see any issue. Go to the console and see that what is the problem on your console. Make the console bigger. It is saying that page not found. Hi. Can you show me the search engine controller again? Auto-wired component is there. Can you expand those import statements? Alert area. Request mapping is there. Can you scroll up on your console? It is loading that XML bean definitions from servlet context. Copy that URL and try to run it through your Chrome browser. The requested resource is not available. I'm not getting here. What is the problem? But no need actually. Okay, open that PG admin. Because if it is the case, it should have given you the other error. But it is saying you that the requested resource is not available. That should not come. Still you are getting the same thing, right? Okay, do one thing, go to search engine controller.java. Go to search engine controller and request mapping search engines list. On line number 18, just add list, capital LIST. Okay, then similarly go to index.jsp or let us do one thing. Go to index.jsp and correct that one, that link a href equal to slash search engines list. After that context path search engines list. Right, save that. This once stop your server and then restart it. Right. Seems somewhere something went wrong. Okay, fine. So at least you are able to see these things on your console now. I mean on your web page. Fine. So now we will try to keep home link here so that clicking on that home link it should take you back to the home page. Right? So in your search engine start JSP page, after your table definition, copy this p tag. Open that search engine start JSP page. Yeah, after line number 32 you can paste this. replace those things. Okay, now just remove that A space and then give a space again. Right, space. Save. Save. Yeah. So this time the request mapping value should be index. Right. So copy this method in your controller. Right. So you copied this method index. So that will be taking you back to the index page. So go to that search engines list page and just refresh that. So you should be able to get the link to point to the home page. Right. Click that home page link at the bottom. So since it is given with slash index, we wrote one index page method which is request mapping value equal to index, and we are returning new model and view object with the view name of index. So it will be going back to the index page. Right. Now go back to the browser and click that favorite search engines listing again. Here click that edit link. Right. So clicking on that edit link is pointing to 1.html slash edit slash 1.html, and since it is not available with us, I mean that particular request mapping is not available with us to do the editing of the selected row, it is throwing us that particular error. Right. So let us define this method in your controller. Copy this method into your controller. Import them. Yeah, here if you observe that request mapping value is equal to slash edit slash id, right? And edit search engine is a method taking integer of id. I mean your id parameter which you are passing, it will be the path variable. It is varying from row to row. right? So that is how we constructed those rows, right? So for every link we are passing the respective ID value of that particular row, and this time we are constructing a new model and view object called edit search engine. So there must be one more JSP page existing, and this time we are invoking search engine service dot get search engine of ID, right? So if you go to your search engine service simple, did you implement that one? Right, get search engine method is not yet implemented, which is returning you the null object there. So we need to implement that. So how do you implement that? So it is, I mean, this service call is already auto wiring the DAO object, so use the DAO object. Copy these two lines and paste them inside that get search engine method. And then go to your search engine DAO IMPL. So inside that search engine DAO IMPL, because you are invoking search engine DAO.get search engine method, so it should be executing this query. So copy this and just select star from backslash double quote. Can you remove those things? On my machine it was not working, so I kept that backslash double quote. Select star from, remove that backslash double quote before search engine. No. Just remove backslash double quote before that search engine. After search engine also you can remove the same. And before and after ID, capital ID. Right. So it is a question mark. So this time you need to pass that question mark value. Since search engine extractor class is not available, so let us create that. Search engine extractor is equivalent to your row mapper kind of thing. So go to your Pojo package Copy that class name, copy that new search engine extractor, that class name you can copy and go to your Pojo package. Create that class. Yeah, and it should be implementing an interface. Result set extractor. Result set extractor. The second one. And just click OK and remove the T and keep your Pojo object. Result set extractor search engine. Search engine is your Pojo. Right, click the finish button. Okay, so here it is giving you a method called extract data method, taking result set object and is throwing SQL exception, data access exception on it. So copy these lines of code inside that. Copy that result set variable and remove that arg0. Okay, press Ctrl Shift F, save this and go back to your search engine controller. Go to your search engine DAO impl, right? So wherein you are using that search engine extractor. Press Ctrl Shift O. So here we are using our JDBC template object and the query method of it, to which we are passing select start from search engine where ID equal to question mark. Guys, I kept on mute and then keep speaking. Sorry. So your select start from search engine where ID equal to question mark you said. and you are passing that ID value that is received by this get search engine method to the query method of your JDBC template object, and also you are passing your search engine extractor, which is going to return you the respective search engine object based on the given ID, right? And this DAO method is called from your search engine service simple, and your service method is called from your controller, right? So can you go back to the controller again? Search engine controller. So there you are retrieving the search engine finally. So that search engine is added as an object to your MV object.add object. The object name is given as command, and that search engine is passed. Right? So here what is next? The next thing is we need to create the JSP page. Create that JSP page with that name, that view name. From line number 27 you can copy that view name, edit search engine. Yeah. Create a new JSP with that name. Not inside WebINF. The JSP pages should be there in the web app directly. WebINF is meant only for defining the configurations, XML files, dot properties, all such things. It was the very old time practice, keeping everything inside WebINF. Then copy this page directive and tag lib directive and replace that line 1 and 2. Okay, so here we are trying to use the Spring form tag library. Then inside the body tag, so let me give you the remaining lines of code as well so that it will complete that. Replace that ampersand editing. Okay, so your JSP page is ready now. Let us go back to the application where you got that error, right? Apache Tomcat, the browser. Yeah. Refresh the page or you can click back. Yeah, anything you can do. Anything is fine. Right? That is your edit page, which is showing you the text boxes arranged in the tabular format, and whatever the data that is passed, that is the search engine data, and it is able to match all the data by using the path attribute which you configured for those form colon input path equal to URL path equal to name, like that. So those paths are mapped to those text boxes and it is displaying here. Suppose the URL I wanted to modify, I just wanted to remove that http colon slash slash. I just want to keep www.google.com. Try to edit and then click the update button. Yeah, click the update button. Right, so edit slash 1. This time request method post is not supported. So if you go back to your search engine controller, you can see that right now edit slash id is your request mapping value, but method is mentioned there as request method dot get. Post method is not there, right? So we need to bring the functionality to support that post method so that the posted data will be taken back to your database server and then save all the data into your database table with the new changes. So for that purpose you need to provide one more method so that the data of that selected search engine object will be updated. So copy this method. Press Ctrl Shift O. Model attribute object will also be imported there. So update search engine is receiving that search engine object along with your path variable ID, and this should get redirected onto your index because you said new model and view of index, and you said you are invoking the update search engine method on your service. So can you go to your search engine service simple? So update search engine method is not yet implemented there, right? So let us bring the functionality for that update search engine method in your search engine service simple. So what it should do? It should be simply making a call to the DAO. So this is one line of code that you need to add there. right? Go to your search engine DAO IMPL also. And there also you need to provide the functionality for this update search engine method. So copy these 3 lines of code there into your search engine DAO IMPL. Right, so we are trying to do update search engine set name equal to question mark comma URL equal to question mark where ID equal to question mark. So there are 3 question marks. So we are passing the data for all those 3 question mark as an object array by using the getter methods of my search engine parameter, like search engine dot get name, which is the first parameter, search engine dot get URL second parameter, right? Search engine dot get UID, get ID is my third parameter. So by using all these getter methods, I am constructing an object array and passing them to the update method. Right, now go back to, so this DAO method is called into your service. Service is called from your controller. Can you go back to the controller? So inside your controller method, after invoking that update search engine method, it is declaring a message and that message is passed to your MV object. So what is your MV object in this case? It is index page. So index.jsp is already available. So go to your index.jsp and try to read this message object. So copy this 1 line of code after line number 6. Right, save this. Now go back to the browser and refresh that browser. Let's see, it should be updating your search engine with the data that you are passing and is going to invoke this post method also added. It's not refreshing. Right, it is refreshed. So you can see that www.google.com it is updated. Try to edit any other. Okay, just say yahoo.co.in. Right, update. Search engine was successfully updated. That is the message you are adding. Right, so it is updated. So data updation also we are able to see that. Clear? Now let's see how do we delete the search engine. So for deleting a search engine, we don't require any JSP, just a simple method is required. So just go back to the, click delete link, any delete link. Let's see what is happening there, right? So it is invoking that one, but the requested resource is not available. So declare this one simple method there in your controller. Save this. So what is happening? Delete search engine is taking that ID parameter, and it is also taking the control to the index page with a new message saying that search engine was successfully deleted. But your search engine service is invoking the delete search engine method, right? So just go back to the browser and try to click the delete link. Yeah, refresh or yeah, anything is fine. So it is displaying you the message saying that search engine was deleted. But is the search engine really deleted? No. Why? Because there is no functionality you defined in your service. There is no functionality defined in your DAO. Right? So that's why all those 5 rows are still there. Click the delete button again. Message is coming. Search engine was successfully deleted. But it is not yet deleted. Right? So bring that functionality. So go to your search engine service simple. So which method you are calling? Delete search engine method. So the delete search engine method of search engine service simple is going to invoke search engine DAO.delete search engine. Copy this. Go to DAO impl and try to implement that method. So inside your DAO impl also, you should be executing the delete statement. So copy these lines. Copy these 2 lines of code. right? So delete from search engine where id equal to question mark, and that id input parameter which you are passing it to the update method of the JDBC template object, right? So now go back to your browser, and this time it is going to perform the functionality of deletion. So click the delete button. So you are deleting the 5th row. Check that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. 5th one is not there. Means it has got deleted from your database. Right? So we have seen how do we implement the delete functionality. Clear? So now I want you to create a new row. I want you to create a new row. A new search engine object I want you to create. So copy this method in your controller. So here if you observe, new search engine is a new JSP page it is expecting. So create a new search engine.jsp. On line number 54 you can see that model and view name is given as new search engine. So there should be a new search engine.jsp page you need to have. Create that JSP page. Copy this page tag lib and then page and tag lib directives at line 1 and 2. Then let us define the new search engine page same as your edit page. In edit page it is carrying the data, but in the new page it will be showing you the empty text fields, right? So copy these lines of code there inside the body tag. Copy the remaining lines. Right, so this is your JSP page. And to get onto this JSP page, go to your search engine start JSP. Can you go to search engine start.jsp and copy this one before closing the p tag. First unselect already selected content is there. Now you will be able to select. In line 33 before closing the p tag at the end, inside the p tag, there, right. Control Shift F, save this. Okay, save this one and go to your browser now. No, refresh the page. Yeah, you got the new link, right? Click that new link. That should be taking you to the new search engine.jsp page. Enter a new search engine, any name, any URL. Okay, submit. So add search engine request mapping is not there. So that's why you are getting into error, right? So on submitting the data, it should be returned back to your home page with a successful message, but it is not doing so, right? So copy this add search engine method in your controller. So add search engine is the request mapping value. This time we are submitting the data. So add search engine is receiving that search engine object and it is going back to the index page. So your model and view object is equal to index, and this time you are invoking your search engine service, right? So save this, go back to your browser, refresh that. So since this request mapping is available, it says that search engine was successfully added, right? Verify. Is it added? Amazon? Not yet. Why? Because service simple is not implementing that method. So go to your controller. So which method you are invoking in your search engine controller? You are saying that search engine service dot add search engine, line number 62. So that method is not yet implemented. So go to your service simple, search engine service simple. So what it should do? It should be making a call to the DAO. Do you have that method? Add search engine method. It is there at line number 16, not yet implemented. Copy this one line. After this, we need to get onto the DAO impl layer. search engine DAO impl. There you need to execute this insert method, insert command. So copy these lines. So we are retrieving the maximum of ID value from search engine, right? And that whatever the maximum ID value that comes, that ID value we would like to increment it saying plus plus ID and inserting that one. So insert statement is getting executed here. All those three question marks. Go to your page, the browser, click the new link again, enter the data in those text boxes of the new link. Click that my favorite search engines. You can see that fifth row, Amazon, www.amazon.com, right? So you are able to retrieve the data, edit the data, delete the data, as well as you are able to insert the data. So all the CRUD operations are performed here. Are you able to understand this application? So even the real-time scenario will also be look like this, right? So today I am going to upload this very big PDF of 116 slides, right? So please go through that. Every step I tried my best to capture it. So I want you guys to walk through them, walk through all those steps and try to execute them. If you find any step is missing or something, please do let me know, we'll include that. Right, so as much detailed as possible I tried. Right, I think it is already uploaded. The PDF is already uploaded in your shared folder, Spring8. Today I just need to upload the MP4 of it. Right, I'll do that MP4 uploading now. That's all guys. So tomorrow, similar to this, we will be trying to replace this JDBC thing with Hibernate, so that we'll be executing one application of Spring Hibernate integration. After that, web services. So two more classes left. Right, so with that we are done. Okay, that's all. Any questions? Okay, if no questions, see you tomorrow. Right, thank you guys, see you tomorrow then.